I'm Joan, and this is Joan's Pointed Plate. Today, I am part of a collaboration that is hosted by Sue of Sue Slims Down. So after you watch my video, please be sure to click on the description box below and check out all the other ladies, including Sue, that are part of this collab. Our theme today is recipes that are high in point, that we've taken and we've made lower in points. Everybody has those family favorite recipes that are just crazy high in points. You don't want to stop eating them because this is a lifestyle. We're not going to stop eating it entirely, so we need to find a way to make it work with our plan. So what we did is we took those recipes and we tweaked them a little bit and we got the points down. My recipe that I chose to do is sausage gravy and biscuits. It is a family favorite here for a weekend breakfast, and there was no way I wasn't going to eat that again. So I managed to take the recipe from 18 points per serving, yep, almost a whole day's worth of points, down to 6 points per serving. And no one is complaining. Everybody loves it. So that is what I'm going to be making for you today. So don't forget, after my video, check the ladies in the description box below. Go give them some love. Let them know I sent you and see what they're making for you. Let's get started on the sausage gravy and biscuits. So for the ingredients, if you are choosing to make your own biscuits, you will need self-rising flour and fat-free plain Greek yogurt. For the sausage gravy, you will need 1 pound of turkey breakfast sausage, the bulk kind, half a cup of flour, 2 cups of milk. I use the 1% milk, and salt and pepper to taste. That's it, just those few ingredients. So we will get started on the biscuits. So in this bowl, I have 1.5 cups of self-rising flour and 1 cup of the fat-free, unsweetened Greek yogurt. I like to use a little less yogurt than the flour because I think it makes a more workable dough. And even though I'm using self-rising flour, I like to add an extra teaspoon of baking powder to give it a little bit more rise. I did take out a tablespoon or 2 of flour to use to flour my board with. So we are just going to mix these together just like you would be making anything else with 2-ingredient dough until it all comes together. Whoops. I never claimed to be a neat cook. Once it starts to come together, I like to get in there with my hands and start to work it. Once it is all sticking together and forming a ball, I'm going to turn it out onto my board and knead it a little bit and then start shaping it for the biscuits. Probably could have used a tad more Greek yogurt. And this dough, you definitely have to play with it to get the amounts correct. Okay. Once it's together and knead it a little, I'm going to roll it and pat it out into a rectangle so we can start cutting our biscuits. So I'm just gonna roll this out, make it into a rectangle-ish, squarish shape. My goal is to get 8 biscuits out of this. The gravy makes 8 servings, so I'd like to get 8 biscuits. Now, you absolutely do not have to make your own biscuits out of this dough. You can buy commercial biscuits and just take the points for them. You know, if you plan your day right, you have the points for anything. So let's see. No, it needs to be a little bit bigger. Okay, let's give this a try. Now you can cook the biscuits one of 2 ways. You can cook them in your air fryer or in the oven. Normally when I do 2-ingredient dough, I absolutely cook it in my air fryer. Today I am going to bake these in the oven because I want to do them all at the same time, and my air fryer will only hold 4 of them. And I'd like them to all get done together. Sticking a little bit. I'm just gonna mush this together. Actually, I don't think I need it to roll it that thin. I think we are gonna get more than 8 biscuits out of this. So I will finish up these biscuits and I will be back to show you what they look like before they go in the oven. So there is our biscuits all ready to go in the oven. I decided to scrap the whole pile and do it again so I could make them a little bit thicker because I was going to end up getting too many and I wanted them thick, not thin. So I got my 8 biscuits out of there and they're pretty decent and they will rise in the oven. So we're going to pop these in at 400 degrees and I'm going to check them after about 10 to 12 minutes and see where we're at. To make the sausage gravy, I have the pack of turkey sausage in a pan and I'm just going to crumble it and brown it until it's completely cooked through. That usually takes about 5 to 7 minutes. So I will come back and show you what it looks like when it's ready to add the flour and milk. Okay, the sausage is all brown and I did drain off the excess grease. I left a tiny little bit in there for some flavor, but mostly drained all of it. Then I'm gonna take my ½ cup of flour, pour it over the top, and just kind of combine that with the sausage and let the flour cook for about a minute. And our biscuits are done. So while we're letting that flour cook, let's get the biscuits out of the oven. They are absolutely beautiful. Nice and golden brown on the top and the bottom. Very hot. So they look fantastic. Okay. We let our flour cook up a little bit. So now we're going to start adding our milk. I'm going to add about half and start getting that combined in. It's going to get thick pretty quickly. We're going to let that cook till it's nice and thick. And at this point, you can start adding your seasonings. I like to add a little extra sage, but I'm out, so we're not going to be adding that today. So I'm going to put just a little bit of salt. There's something about sausage gravy. I like it a little on the salty side. And a lot of nice black pepper. And then we're just going to bring that to a little boil there. It's gonna get nice and thick. And I'm gonna turn it down and I'm gonna let it cook for about 5 minutes until everything is nice and heated through and it's deliciously thick. So I will be back to show you what it looks on the plate, what it looks like on the plate. So here is our sausage gravy and biscuits all plated up. The biscuit is 2 Freestyle Smart Points, and the sausage gravy for a 1/2 cup is 4 Freestyle Smart Points. 1/2 cup does not sound like a lot. I was shocked when I was dumping it on top of the biscuits how much there really is there. So this entire breakfast is 6 Freestyle Smart Points. I like to serve it with a side of scrambled eggs and put a little bit of the gravy on the eggs. It is absolutely delicious. It adds 0 points and gives you some more protein to really keep you full for the day. So there you have it, my sausage gravy and biscuit makeover. Let me know down in the comments below if this is something that your family enjoys eating and if you're going to give it a try. I would like again to thank Sue over at Sue Slims Down for inviting me to this collaboration. And don't forget, check out her channel and all the other ladies listed in the description box below to see what they've made over for you. If you like what you saw here today and you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And hopefully you will become part of the Joan's Pointed Plate family. I will see you all soon. Have a great day.